Prince Harry, full name Henry Charles Albert David, is the youngest son of Prince Charles, now King Charles III, and Princess Diana. From the moment he was born, he was noticed by the whole world, but behind the royal halo is a childhood full of loss and wounds that are difficult to heal. In 1997, when he was only 12 years old, Harry had to witness a shocking event: the death of his mother, Princess Diana, after a tragic car accident in Paris. The image of William and Harry silently walking behind their mother's coffin became a haunting moment in the memories of millions of people. Diana's passing not only left a void in the family, but also sowed deep insecurity in Harry. He always carried within him skepticism and resentment towards the press, those who he believed contributed to his mother's tragic end. Growing up under the scrutiny of the media, Harry was once famous with the nickname Rebellious Prince. From noisy parties, drunken appearances, to controversial makeup scandals, he has repeatedly been the focus of criticism in the British press. But unlike that image, a big turning point came when Harry joined the army. On the battlefield in Afghanistan, he was no longer a prince in the palace, but a real soldier, sharing hardships and dangers with his comrades. It was this experience that helped Harry find a new ideal, rebuilding the image of a strong, close, and compassionate prince. Then fate changed once again when Harry met Meghan Markle, an American actress famous for the series Suits. The love between a British prince and a Hollywood star made the whole world curious, even skeptical. However, despite the cultural gap, status, and public pressure, Harry and Meghan still came together in a fairy tale wedding in 2018 at Windsor Castle, an event watched by hundreds of millions of people around the world. But soon after the wedding, storms came one after another. Meghan became the target of attacks from the press, was constantly harshly compared to her sister-in-law Kate Middleton, and was often discriminated against by the public. Faced with this situation, Harry, who had lost his mother due to media pressure, chose to protect his wife. In 2020, the whole world was shocked when Harry and Meghan announced their withdrawal from their roles as senior members of the British royal family and moved to the US. This event was quickly dubbed by the shocking name Megxit. In the US, Harry and Meghan began their journey to build an independent life. They founded the Archewell charity, signed huge media contracts with Netflix and Spotify, and participated in many social projects. However, not everything went smoothly. Some projects failed, while the image of both became increasingly controversial. Some people admired their courage, but others criticized that they were exploiting the royal reputation for profit. The biggest highlight of Harry's new journey is the memoir Spare, published in 2023. The book quickly became a global phenomenon, but also increased the rift in the royal family. In Spare, Harry frankly revealed unknown hidden corners. He talked about the tense conflict with his brother William, even a fight that caused him to fall to the floor. Harry described a lonely childhood, feeling like extra when compared to William, who would become king in the future. He confided the pain that lasted from the death of his mother, even holding out hope that she was still alive and just hiding from public opinion. The book also shocked when Harry revealed his drug use, his young love affairs, and his experience killing Taliban soldiers in Afghanistan, which caused fierce public debate. The shares in Spare not only exposed royal secrets, but also showed the deep hurt of a man who always felt left behind. The book further distanced Harry from his family in the UK, especially his father and brother. During his 4-day trip back to the UK, despite a brief reunion with his father, Prince Harry was said to never be allowed to become a part-time member of the royal family, as King Charles III remained steadfast in upholding the late Queen Elizabeth II's firm decision. During his 4-day return to England, Harry was given nearly an hour to have tea alone with his father. In the quiet room of the palace, that moment was not only a meeting between a king and a prince, but also a father-son moment after many years of rift. Harry brought his phone with him, opening the pictures and videos of Archie and Lilibet as a way to reconnect the family thread. He hoped to find a new model, maintaining a free life in the US with Meghan and the children, while returning to take on some royal duties when needed. A compromise a bridge between the two worlds that Harry was always torn between. But from the palace side, the answer was extremely cold. A source bluntly said, "There is no place for half in, half out in the royal family." That affirmation was like a door slammed shut in front of Harry's fragile hope. Not stopping there, some close people have also publicly criticized the Sussex sources for deliberately painting the trip as a step towards reintegration. If you want to rebuild trust, these kinds of honeyed revelations are counterproductive, another source emphasized. In fact, Harry's desire to have 2 feet, 2 places was rejected as early as 2020, when he and Meghan announced their withdrawal from their roles as senior members of the royal family to move to Montecito, California. At that time, Queen Elizabeth II had firmly affirmed, either serve wholeheartedly or leave. There is no middle way. Currently, after many years of conflict, the Duke of Sussex expressed his desire to bring his family back to the UK. Recently, he also shared with singer Joss Stone that the community and schools in the UK are really great for young children. These words made the public question, is Harry really looking for a way back? Meanwhile, King Charles III and Prince William have worked hard to project a united, strong royal family despite Harry's absence. This image has been evident at state events, notably the visit of U.S. President Donald Trump, where the royal family appeared united and dignified, but without the shadow of their controversial youngest son.